Hello everyone, we have our news for the week, so let's take a look. First up, maintenance, normal time as usual, and nothing actually ending with maintenance this week. And new this week is Sophie, so we're still continuing with the Esper of Destruction stuff. She is a premium unit, shards are not in the shop, we do get our 30 login shards there. Some miscellaneous updates, so Lakshmi and Leviathan should be getting their overkillers, I believe that's what that means. Also, a bunch of global units are getting some categories, the Guardians and Elite Soldiers. So we'll have to see who gets what, but that is quite nice for team building overall, actually. We get a weekly 10+1 summon. We are getting 9 total weeks, although it's not getting perfectly updated. So week 1 and 2 is going to be the same pool, and 7 and 8 going to be the same pool. But other than that, they'll be updating for the weeks there. Always nice to get some free summons. So obviously we have secondary rate up on the banner for Sophie. So we got the 115 ticket summon for that. Updating the video summon as usual. They're also doing a fragment Neovision guaranteed step up. Guaranteed Neovision's always nice. The only problem is it's just completely random. So, I mean, if you have like no Neovisions, could be super nice for you. If you have a lot of Neovisions, you're probably going to get a lot of stuff you might not need. And they do say curated on the last one there. But the last few curated pools that I looked into, they haven't really updated it that much, so depending on if they actually update that pool or not, that could be useful or not. So overall, depends on if you just want random Neovisions or not for that. They are starting another Lapis Replica exchange, this time the Esper of Hope, which I wasn't really expecting. I didn't feel like we were done with the other one, honestly. But it looks like more of the same stuff for this one. Special tickets, fragment tickets we can buy, unit select tickets. Also doesn't look like they're updating the unit select yet, so it's probably going to be the exact same units that we've had for the past few. But we'll have to wait and see exactly for that. I just don't expect them to update just yet, it looks like. So we only get the one new vision card, and that's for Sophie herself. So she is premium, so EX3 to get her card. 170 attack and magic, 80% attack and magic. Water category get 500 flat attack and magic, and evocation get 500 attack and magic. So water evocation will get 1000 attack and magic flat. So overall, pretty nice card. I also like the artwork. Story with her was rather interesting, at least. They're giving us a box summon event, so just go in there, farm, summon from the box. A couple of things we get, so it looks like all materials. 20% health, lightning, wind resist by 30%. Okay if you really need the resists. 50% human killer. We get a lot of human killer overall, so I mean, killer is always nice, just doesn't seem quite as useful. And then it looks like a special NV plus materia. 60% attack for Blessing of the Crystals. So not a lot of those around just yet, unless you've managed to EX3 the NV Plus that we just got recently. So that's kind of nice. Bonus category is water. So that's quite a lot of units. Gives quite a bit of options. No special challenge to go along with the box summon, it looks like. So shouldn't be any real challenge there. Just go in, farm, and empty the boxes. And then we have the banner itself. So we got just Sophie. She does have a special banner at least. Secondary rate up, Mets, New Guardian Titus, Chosen King Prompto, and Red Winged Cecil. So okay, secondary rate up units as well. You need 17 tickets to pity. And then they are also upgrading her. It looks like just her leader skill, unless they tossed in another upgrade that they didn't want to tell us about. So she is a Brave Shift unit. She's not true Brave Shift though. So yeah, 4 turns in the shift form, and then you have to wait 3 turns to go back. Super Trust is a 2-handed rod, 34 attack, 238 magic. She gets 500 flat magic. Everybody else will get the 50% limit damage and 100% LB fill rate. It's a decent weapon overall. Regular Trust is a hat, 16 defense, 64 magic, 47 spirits, 50% limit damage, and 50% aquatic killer. So killer and LB damage on that, that's actually pretty nice. And as far as the leader skill upgrade, so they're giving her a couple. So on the JP side, I believe it was just 1,000 the water. So she gets boosted to 1,100, so 1,100%. Defense spirit still only 200%. And it's water category. They're also adding Clash Water and Clash Support. So that's a really nice boost for her. And then in morale fights, it's a 1,200% leader with 750 defense and spirit for the same categories. So fairly happy with that. And we can take a look at her kit on the JP side, because I believe the only upgrade is to her leader skill. So she's got Petrify Resist and Paralyze Resist. Super nice. A little bit of Water Resist. Not much gear selection, but I mean, she has what she's mostly going to want to use. EX2, she has this super nice Magnus. 100% water boost for the entire party for 3 turns. So kind of like Sylvie, except for it doesn't have to ramp up. Both triple and quad cast. Has some chain stuff. I mean, chain stuff's really not that much damage overall. She's got the 1400 finisher, which isn't that much damage overall. She does have a nice cooldown, 40% rod down for 3 turns, and 60 LB, 5-turn cooldown there. Not too bad. Small buffs, 250 is something, but I mean, overall, we're going to want to have something better than that. She has the premium 200% killers at EX2. A little bit of water magic, not too much overall. She can imbue water, which is helpful, and she does have a heal, which could be helpful. So base limit, 30% rod down, 80% spirit break, 130 water down, and 330 modifier. 2 hits, so finisher type there. She adds 130 with her cooldown and 300 storm magic. So 460 in the base, which is okay, kind of on the low end. And then for the shift, a lot of the same stuff overall, it looks like. She can use Esper Orbs to do 30 LB fill to 1 ally, which is actually really nice. She can cast that just twice, because that would be the full Esper gauge. Just have to remember that she only gets 4 turns in the shift form before she gets kicked out. One nice thing, it looks like every turn she's going to auto cast at the start of the turn, filling Evo gauge and 300% store magic. Super nice. Same spells. And then the shifted limit, bolting chain frames. That's nice. 40 rod down. So the shifted limit has the biggest imperil that she can do. Seeing the cooldown's also 40. 430 modifier. So 560 with the 300 storm magic if you use her cooldown to boost it. So damage-wise, not bad. I mean, she's not NV+, so she's not going to be doing Neo Vision Plus damage, but she's going to do decent damage overall, I think. It's just, unfortunately, she does get compared to NV+, and she's not going to match NV+. But overall, I think she's decent damage. Kind of somewhere around where like Wondrous Lightning might be, maybe a little bit lower. And then they're updating Clash of Wills. Essentially, she just gets the good focus abilities, as to be expected there. And that seems to be all the news that we're getting this week. So there are a couple more units related to this little Esper of Destruction story, we have kind of skipped around a little bit, so I'm wondering if they might actually fully skip some of the units, or if we're going to get 2 more weeks of this. We did get the April update too, and I did not see any Dark Visions listed. They gave us some information for Clash of Wills. Now, they don't always give us Dark Visions information if they give us a World of Visions event. So I'm wondering if they're going to do that this week, because 2 weeks, 2 months of no kind of Dark Visions would be a little odd, unless they're giving us something special in between there. But again, we'll have to wait and see what they're doing. Overall, I do like Sophie. I did like the story around her. Would have liked her to stay around a little bit more. I do like the sprite work, and her kit's not bad, so I'm actually going to pull. I'm going to use my on-banner tickets and see what I can get there. Still going to save up my lapis for now. But anybody that does decide to pull, good luck to you. And seeing that's pretty much all the information we have at the moment, we're going to end this video here. Hope everybody enjoyed.